United 256, wind 0108, where we run right to pick up. Let's pick up 1 right, United 256.
Good evening, my friends, and warm welcome to Bronco Aviation for today's live flight, which will take us from Baku, Azerbaijan to Tashkent in Uzbekistan. Well, this is the part of the world which we doesn't visit very often. This is the part of the world tour flight which I'm doing, visiting every airport, not every airport, visiting every country in the world. Now, for a couple of months ago, we landed here in Baku, Azerbaijan. So we're gonna continue our flight to visit a new country, which will be, as I said, Uzbekistan. We're gonna fly with Uzbekistan Airways. This is a real-world operation, real-world flight. Airbus A320 is the aircraft for today's flight, and it's early morning here in Baku, Azerbaijan. We have VATSIM with us, we have ATC on our departure. Don't know how it's gonna look when we arrive in Tashkent though. Anyway, warm welcome on board, happy to see you. Mark Gal, good evening my friend. Good evening Mark Gal, welcome on board. Also Aviation Geek, hey man, how is it going? It's going really good, thank you for asking. How are you my friend? Also my dear friend Paul Major, evening Bronco and crew, welcome on board Paul Major. Alright, we have no scenery for this airport. Plain basic Asobo airport, but nevertheless it's quite beautiful. The best thing with this is actually that we have quite nice scenery around, 3D trees and stuff, so it actually looks much better than imported airports from Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, if you ask me. Trees are looking magnificent. It's all part of Flight Simulator 2024 textures. Alright, let's jump in the aircraft, let's start it up and let's get going out of here. Just gonna... Let's go with the sound, there we go. Let's start the aircraft and let's get going. We're gonna start with battery 1 and 2 and we're gonna turn the external power on. Have a little bit of dim lights. It always starts with lights inside, don't know why. Also we are on SIM update 2 my friends. It dropped on Thursday. There is one very big improvement I will explain to you soon, which I really like. I don't know if you guys noticed on our streams. I'm gonna set strobe to auto, nav logo lights and IC indication goes on. Seatbelt sign, no smoking lights, and emergency exit light is armed. One thing that has been, we had not issue, but that was how it worked before they updated. It was that always overexposed. When you look down, when you were inside the cockpit and you look down, it always was much brighter. It overexposed it. Each time you look down and you look back, it gets darker, gets lighter, darker, you know. It has been fixed, guys, so it's always the same. It doesn't have that overexposure inside the cockpit, which makes everything look yeah, just too bright, which is really nice. I'm really loving that. Also, I have much better performance, even better than before. We are sitting at this airport right now. I have about a 90 FPS, which is, I mean, it's so smooth, it's just incredible. Oh, Christos. Hey, Christos, welcome on board. Wonderful, good evening. Thank you, my friend. Happy to see you. Glad you could join us this evening. No webcam. No webcam is gone, man. Unfortunately, for the time being, I'm not going to use webcam. I have explained it before, but you haven't been with us. I had this all kinds of issues during our streams, which made, I mean, black screens and disconnections, sound issues, you name it, all was related to my webcam. Since I stopped using webcam, it's much smoother. Everything works much better, man. Okay, let's start up the aircraft. Let's import the flight plan. The aircraft has been started up. Let's go to sim brief. 23 minutes until departure. Let's go to mass and balance and let's load up. We're gonna have 156 passengers in today's flight, and the flight time is roughly 2 hours for this flight. And just to show you guys, this is my ongoing plan. I don't know when we're gonna finish it. As I said, all this blue, which is colored, all these countries which are colored in blue, we have already visited those countries. The one that is not in blue, we haven't been there yet. So as you can see, we have landed in Azerbaijan. This is actually ATC coverage. I'm gonna fly over to sorry guys, it's Uzbekistan, which is over here, Tashkent, capital of Uzbekistan. As you can see, there are plenty of countries all around here. We haven't been landed in China yet either. So 79 countries I think we have visited out of 245. So we'll be doing it quite a while. Christos, well, most important, smooth performance. I agree with you. That's the most important. There's nothing worse when it ruins your stream. It doesn't work as intended, as you want it to showcase when you are streaming. And yeah, so that's I took that decision. Maybe in the future, if I get around, can save enough money to buy me a proper streaming PC, then maybe we can do with webcam again. Okay, let's continue setup of the aircraft. Constraints goes on, and current QNH is 1010, and that's set. Switch on the transponder goes on. Set it to TA. Predictive wind shear goes on, as well as weather radar.
Passengers boarding starting.
There comes the passengers, guys. But the door is not open. How could they enter the... Open the door. One left, and we need to open the second one at the back as well. I actually really love this view. Looks really beautiful, guys. Nice. Love GSX. When it works, it's a really amazing app. When it works. Sometimes, you know, it's love and hate relationship with the GSX. Okay, let's go into MCDU. First of all, let me tune in the frequency 120.8. There it is. Okay, let's go into MCDU. AOC menu. Let's we have a company message. I'm gonna accept the load sheet.
Победа 2210, Шалон 130.
Let's go to flight init. Initial data request.
Победа 2210, Баку подход, здравствуйте, опознаны, снижайтесь 6000 футов, QNH 1011 гектопаскалей.
Init request.
Победа 2210, снижаемся 6000 футов, QNH 1011 гектопаскалей.
And the flight number is call sign is Uzbek, so uniform Zulu Bravo 780.
Namaz 22.
Cost index
09,
is 15.
Taxi to stand Bravo 4 via taxiway Echo.
We're going to be cruising flight level 370. And support the wind.
Incredible landing, sir.
Wind is supported.
Passengers bus is coming.
Аэрофлот 1138, выталкивание запуск разрешаем, РД Новембер, носом на северо-восток.
РД Новембер, носом на северо-восток, Аэрофлот 1138.
Okay, we are still waiting on the other bus. Okay, RS is aligned. Let us tune in. Let's get the clearance, guys. We need to check the current information is right now.
Fueling truck is on its way.
Echo. Okay.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Baku clearance, good evening, Uzbek 780 at parking Foxtrot 1 with information, Echo type Airbus A320, request clearance to Tashkent.
Uzbek 780, Baku approach, good evening. You are cleared to your destination with pilot. Departure runway 17 after departure via Namaz 1 Charlie. Initial climb 8,000 feet, squawk 5405.
Clear to Tashkent via runway 17 Namaz 1 Charlie departure, initial climb 8000, squawk 5405, Uzbek 780.
Uzbek 780, red back
Fuel
sky.
truck is in position.
Victor, we're ready for takeoff.
Please
Okay, we're gonna
don't
set
load
the squawk,
aircraft until the
which
fuel
is
truck arrives.
Sorry for
5405.
Victor wind 190 degrees, 8 knots, runway 17, cleared for takeoff.
For takeoff, runway 16, contact full.
Okay, departure. So we're gonna depart from runway 17. Namaz 1 Charlie departure. Insert that. Our planned arrival is runway 26 right when we get to Tashkent, and DIBAD 1 X-ray arrival. Insert that. We're gonna set initial climb is 8,000 feet. Perfect. We're gonna check our flight plan. Now we have
Победа 2210.
load in the charts.
Разрешаю прямо вниз снижайтесь 2000 футов. ВПП 16, заход ИЛС разрешаю, захват курсового доложите.
Захват курсового заложим, прямо на Бунис 2000 футов.
There it is. And arrival, we're gonna use approach, as I said, runway 26 right. Let's spin that. And this is our route, guys. We're gonna depart, as I said, runway 17. Straight out departure, we're gonna turn a left. Across this bay over to which country that is, I cannot know. But arrival, let me get the approach chart. There it is.
Victor Airborne.
Study for Victor identified. Continue climb. Flight level 130.
There's approach chart, so
On
let's
reserve,
double check. Okay, there is discontinuity. SR is the VOR. We're gonna go with 4000 feet, and there's one missing waypoint which we do like. It's Gizmo, and we're gonna enter that one. Let me just increase so you can see. That should be a waypoint of Gizmo. I'm gonna set it up manually. So let's see here. Gizmo.
Qatari for Victor, climb, flight level 370.
And I'm gonna enter it there.
370 unrestricted, Qatar Republic, sir.
And there is our waypoint. I'm gonna clear out that discontinuity as well. And as you can see, now we have complete route over down to runway 26 right. SR 6000 feet. Gizmo, we should have 4000 feet at Gizmo. Let's see if we can enter that. No. Let's see. Is there any speed restrictions? No, it isn't. So we're gonna slash 4000 feet.
Аэрофлот 1138, ВПП 17, предварительно разрешаю по РД November Juliet Hotel.
See once again. Yeah, it looks correct. 4000 feet at Gizmo 3000. Flight plan looks perfect, guys.
Аэрофлот 1138, ошибка.
The gamer, hey, hello, hey gamer, welcome on board. Nice to have you. Nice to see you, man. Hope you had a great weekend. Boom Slang as well. Hey, Boom Slang, welcome on board. Happy to see you as well, man. Okay, seems like we have finished boarding. Yep, they have closed the doors. 156 passengers, they are all boarded. We are just loading in the fuel now. Cargo is loaded. Perfect. So the only thing we are waiting for right now is fuel to be loaded. Afterwards we can get out of here.
Победа 777, разобрасываю снижение до 80 удов.
Победа 777, Баку подход. Здравствуйте, ваше местоположение не подскажете?
Победа 777.
Most likely nothing much, just getting past the internship. Ooh, Tough days, man. Boomslang, which city are we landing in? We are landing in Tashkent in Uzbekistan, capital of Uzbekistan.
Победа 777.
Okay, aircraft is loaded. Let's dismiss that.
2000 футов, QNH 1011 где-то.
Let's start up the APU. APU mass switch goes on.
Победа 777. QNH 1011 гектопаскалей.
Победа 777, QNH 10 гектопаскалей.
Победа 777, ошибка, QNH 1011 гектопаскалей.
Победа 777, QNH 1011 гектопаскалей. Победа 2210, захватили курсовая и разрешите посадку.
Победа 2210, ветер земли 190 градусов, 8 углов, ВПП 16, посадку разрешаю.
Победа 2210, ВПП 16, посадку разрешаю.
Qatari for Victor, contact Cascade Radar 136, decimal 0. Goodbye.
Уже 6-0. Спасибо большое. Всего доброго.
До свидания.
Oh, good evening, captain and crew. Good evening to you as well, Froome. Nice to see you on board this evening. Okay, APU is available, so let's start to bleed. And yeah, let's go down to init page, init B page. I'm gonna send the numbers to MCDU. And we have 0.7 tons of extra fuel, which would be perfectly fine. Let's do the performance calculation. Departure performance. Runway 17 is our departure. Let's synchronize. And let's synchronize to weather. Calculate. So we'll be departing with flaps 2. V1 is 150, V rotate 150, and V2 153. And flexi temperature 66 degrees. We can send that as well. And everything looks correct. Beautiful. We are ready to go, my friends. We can switch off the external power. And let's go down. Let's remove. We need to remove GPU, shocks and cones. And this will, I think. See if you start the GSX. Press operate stairs. Let's see if they move away. Oh yeah, here they go. Boomslang, it's great having this series back. Oh, we have never abandoned it. It has just taken us a while to get back to it. Really love this series as well, man. It actually makes me fly to destinations I have never been to before. Visiting new countries, new sceneries, you could say. All right, let's get the clearance for pushback. Baku arrival Uzbek 780 at parking Foxtrot 1 is ready for push and start.
Uzbek 781, pushback and startup approved on taxiway Mike 13. Mike 1 facing east.
Pushback approval on Mike 1 facing east, Uzbek 780. Alright, this means for us, let's prepare for pushback and departure. Let's turn on the beacon. So we're gonna go with tail left.
Победа 2210, освобождаем.
Победа 2210, стоянка Альфа 5 по РД Джульет Новембер.
Можете повторить, пожалуйста?
Победа 2210, занимайте стоянку Альфа 5 по РД Джульет Новембер.
Победа 2210, занимаем стоянку А5 по РД Джульет Новембер.
Аэрофлот 1138, ветер земли 90 градусов 8 узлов, ВПП 17 исполнительный, взлет разрешаю.
So we're gonna go nose right, tail left. Beacon is on. Parking brake off.
Баку подход, Люфтганза 2556, добрый вечер.
Ignition to start. Let's start engine number 2.
Точно согласно плану.
Люфтганза 2556, Баку подход. Здравствуйте, вылет разрешаю, в работе ВПП 17. После взлета по схеме экран 1 Чарли, первоначальный набор 8000 футов, сквок 5410.
Вылет согласно плану разрешили, в работе ВПП-17, по схеме экран 1 Чарли, первоначальный набор 8000 футов, сквок 5410, Люфтганза 2556.
Люфтганза 2556, поняли правильно?
The sounds are just so good. Man, I love Phoenix. Yeah, I know.
Победа 777,
This is so good. I love Phoenix, man.
Заход разрешаю, захватку солода.
Okay, awkward pushback, but we will take that. Parking brake set. And engine number 1 is ready. Engine number 2 is ready. Let's start engine number 1.
Победа 777. Не прошло ваше сообщение, повторите, пожалуйста.
Oh, there's a Lufthansa A380, guys.
ВПП-16, курс захода.
Победа 777, ветер от земли 190 градусов 8 узлов, ВПП 16, посадку разрешаю.
Победа 777, посадку разрешили.
Is that Lufthansa lost? It seems so. A380 as well. I don't know if Baku ever have any A380s.
Аэрофлот 1138 опознан, набирайте эшелон 130.
All right, both engines up and running. Ignition to normal. Let's set ground spoilers on. Auto brake goes to max.
Победа 2210 на стоянке А5.
APU bleed off. APU master switch off.
Победа
Let's set flaps too.
2210, добро пожаловать в Баку, спасибо за ваш полет, конец связи.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be dimming the lights. You can turn on a reading light using the controls above your head or in your...
We are not... Come on, work with me, man. We are on terrain radar on, and that clear out that message. Okay, let's get the taxi clearance and let's taxi out of here. Baku Uzbek 780 is ready for taxi.
Uzbek 780, taxi to holding point runway 17 via taxiway Mike 1, hotel.
Taxi to holding point runway 17 via Mike 1 and hotel Uzbek 780. Okay, wait, 1717. Okay, it's gonna be quite long taxiway, I think. And let's turn the taxi lights on, runway turn lights off. Let's go. Takeoff config normal. Looks like today was weird. I went for an outing with my brother and ran into a street with lots of foreigners. All of them looked like you. All of them? Okay, man. That was weird. Okay, somebody was drunk when he drew this line. It should have been like a straight line. What was it called? Bronco Street? Oh, beautiful sunrise. Looks like it was called Church Street, but I should have hit the council. Yeah, you maybe should, man.
Победа 777 совершили посадку, продолжаем полет.
there like a uphill? Or we are extreme heavy? I don't think we are heavy. We are not. We only have 156 passengers. Nike Kai. Hey Nike, welcome on board. Hello please, why my game is only installed 8 GB and don't install full game? Oh man, that's a good question, man.
Победа 777, занимайте стоянку Альфа 3.
I wish I could help you, man, but I have no clue.
Juliet, November.
Have you tried searching on different forums for people who doesn't have full install?
Стоянку Альфа 3 по Лима, по РД, Лима, Juliet, November. Lufthansa 2556, разрешите выталкивание запуска.
Люфтганза 2556, установите сквок 5410 и режим Чарли, пожалуйста.
Сквок 5410, мод Чарли, сейчас установим. Люфтганза 2556.
Okay, we are at holding point. Let's go TRRA.
Люфтганза 2556, выталкивание запуск разрешаю на РД Майк носом на северо-запад.
Backs off.
Выталкивание и запуск разрешили на РД Майк носом на северо-запад. Люфтганза 2556.
Back arrival Uzbek 780 at holding point 101 we are ready for departure.
Uzbek 780, wind 190 degrees, 8 knots, runway 17, line up, and cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff runway 17 Uzbek 780.
Аэрофлот 1138, работайте Кавказ Радар 136, запятая, счастливого полета.
Ginger Ninja! Hello my friend, welcome aboard, good day, happy to see you man. Just in time for takeoff. Okay guys, let's go. And just the 50%. Manflex. Oh, the sound. Go. One. Positive climb. Gear up. Laps 1.
Добро пожаловать в Баку, скажите, для вас коллега.
Autopilot on. Laps up. Aviation, you're gonna need you to return the airport. I missed the takeoff. Okay, let me just turn around, man. Backs on. Yeah, Paul Major, lovely morning flights. I agree with you, man. Really enjoy these morning flights as well. A lovely view. It is, man. It is.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened whilst the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we will commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to choose from our fresh selection of
Люфтганза 2556, разрешите предварительно полную ситуацию.
Люфтганза 2556, ВПП 17 предварительно. Разрешаю по РД Майк, Джулиет, готов.
Предварительные полосы 17 разрешили, по РД Майк Джулиет ходал.
Okay, he forgot about us. We need higher clearance. Back arrival, Uzbek 780. Can we get the higher clearance at the climb?
Back 780, after departure, you will need to report this. Continue climb, flight level 130.
Continue climb of flight level 130, Uzbek 780. He didn't say anything about after departure to report. Margal, night landing? No, early morning landing. This is early morning. We have a sunrise. This is not the sunset, man. So it's gonna be daylight landing, man. And we can switch off the landing lights now. And QNH set to standard. And goodbye, Azerbaijan. 3 of 10 controller. Yeah. Remember last time we used this? We had a crash to desktop. I'm quite positive it wasn't this app which caused that. Edo Air, what's up, Bronco? How are you guys? Hey, Edo Air, welcome on board. It's nice to see you, man. Our newest member.
780, continue climb flight level 370, contact Kafkas Radar 136.0, goodbye.
Continue climb flight level 370 and contact Kafkas Radar on 136.0, Uzbek 780. Thank you, bye bye. Just a second, guys. Let's set 370.
Emirates A320, готовы к выполнению.
Emirates A380, выталкивание на РД November. Национальный северо-восток. Разрешаю запуск по готовности.
Emirates 2880, выполнение запуска разрешили на РД November, нос на северо-восток.
Okay, they are talking Russian. They are talking Russian. Okay, I need to squeeze in here. I don't know what they're saying. Caucasus radars, Uzbek 780, passing flight level 140, climbing flight level 370, inbound Namas.
Uzbek 780, Caucasus radar, good day. Identified, continue climb flight level 370.
Good day, continue flight level 370, Uzbek 780. Alright. Edo Air, can you give me some tips, please? I'm learning for VATSIM. I hope you're doing good. Well, it's you know what? The best tips you can, the best tip I would give you is watch other how they do it, and the best thing you can do, you can spawn at an airport which is quite busy and listen to conversation. What they are saying, how they talk between each other. Look out, there are plenty of people who have made tutorials on YouTube on how to talk on VATSIM, etc. I will also, I was thinking about it because I have been asked quite often, and I am actually going to sit down, make a video and gonna put it out on YouTube. Not complete tutorial because there are plenty of those, but tips and tricks, you know, guys, the things I use which helps me to fly on VATSIM, to know what to expect, because most of the times you actually know what to expect from the ATC, what to respond, and that's something those tutorials maybe doesn't say to you. So pen and paper, I always use pen and paper. I write bunch of stuff down with the flight plan, departures, etc. And actually there's so much you can prepare beforehand, but I will put out a video on that, maybe in tops 2 weeks notice, I think 2 weeks maybe tops.
Oh,
Edward, thank you so much, welcome as a member. Big thank you for your membership, man. Welcome on board. Here we go, Markal plane cam.
Победа 2008, не покажешь, пожалуйста, в Волгограде по давлению и шоуру перехода?
2308, подскажу, конечно. Вы что, на прибытие записали, да?
Да, записали.
2308, шоурум перехода 5.0. Так, а давление KNH там будет 1013.
Дошел перехода 5-0, Линь 10, спасибо большое, победа 2308.
There she goes.
Look at runway.
Okay, let me lower the sound of the ATC.
112, taxiway to November to the apron stand for your chase.
Taxiway November, stand on our choice, Turkish 112.
Turkish 112, stand number 32.
Stand 32, Turkish 112.
Давай 455, будем уже с Ледниковым работать, так как отойдем из кабины на непродолжительное время. Спасибо за работу, хорошего вам вечера, до свидания.
Белович 450, хорошо, спасибо за отличный полет. До свидания, Юником 122,8, до встречи.
Прием 455.
From 7, when the Neos finally get released by Fenix, we truly have all A320 variants. Do you know how much we're gonna abuse that Neo, man? Is my all-time favorite. Phoenix as a developer. Yeah. Stream Elements doesn't want to work? Man, I cannot understand why it's not working, man. God damn it. Let's see. Let me just try. Let's try it again now. I have tried now. Boomslang, quick question, Bronco. I hope it isn't personal, but how did you and your wife meet? Well, it's personal, but it's okay, man. I don't mind sharing that. I was actually in the military service here in Sweden, and I was single at the time.
Correction, Turkish 12, stand 32, thanks for control, bye.
And my wife, there was a guy there. He was from another city, man. And one day, this guy had a visit from his girlfriend, and yeah, my to-be wife, they came to it. She was her friend, so I didn't know her at the time, and she wasn't single at the time either. I was, yeah, meeting her for the very first time because they come to visit.
Точка начала расчетного снижения.
Oh man, they are chatting. Give me just a second, guys.
Снижаемся, эшелон 5-0, расход 1993.
So, they come to visit where we were in the city of Karlskrona, where I did my military service here in Sweden. And actually, we went out for a dinner one evening, and I just, man, I thought she was so beautiful. I thought, like, damn. And she wasn't single. She was in a relationship at the time. And I said to my friend, which I was in the military with, I said to him, you know, your girlfriend, she's a friend with her. As soon as she's single, I have to be the guy to know. You have to tell me immediately if she gets single. And it passed like maybe 6 months, and this guy, my friend of mine, said like, look, she's single now. She isn't in a relationship anymore. So I like, okay, can I have her number? And I got her number, and I called her up, and yeah, now, I mean 25 years later, we are married, still married. Oh, he's trying to contact me. Oh, Just give me a second, guys. I need to respond to him.
С-2880, займите исполнительные ВП-24 и взлет разрешаю ветер 220 градусов 1 метр.
Собираюсь 2880, занимаю свойственный ВП-24, взлет разрешили, метео приняли.
Kakoskis radar, Uzbek 780, sorry, missed your message before. We're gonna switch to Unicom 122.8 and thank you for your service. Bye bye.
Bye bye, see you.
122.8, so no further ATC. We are on Unicom, or as they changed the name for that, it's advisory now. Poor Major, she's amazing and very beautiful. Yeah, you have seen the picture of the thanks, man. Thank you. I agree with you. Completely agree with you. Now that was like, I'm the lucky one. I'm the goddamn lucky one. Edo Air face cam not working. No, man, it is working, but I had so much issues with my face cam during my streams, which caused also crash to desktops, black screens, sound issues. So I decided to remove it before. I really need a better streaming PC, better than what I have now. So until then, we're not gonna stream with the face cam. I don't know when it's gonna happen again, because it's at the moment I am saving up. We are going for a vacation in a couple of weeks, so all my money goes to that vacation. We are headed to Croatia, so it will maybe take some time, man. Boomstang, I think I have a new addition to your title, Bronco. Something the chat calls Tank Commander. Tank Commander. Why Tank Commander, man? Boomside reminds me of a love story I had when I was in the second line of defense. Alright? You need to look up further in chat, Bronco. Okay, what? I missed a little bit of chat. Bronco was a tank commander. No, I wasn't. I was in the Navy, man. I drove boats. I was in the Navy. And don't sing me that YMCA song. I kill you. He didn't. You had to do it, man. You had to do it. Bronco zooming away on the dinghy. Aviation gang Bronco knows how to mop floors if he was in the Navy, and don't ask Bronco to drive a Cadillac, it can mop bucket. No, I don't know how to mop floors. That was actually not what I did in Navy. I was actually higher ranked. The position I had in the Navy was actually higher ranked than everybody else. I wasn't a private because I went to navigation school. We learned how to navigate. We actually did drive very fast boats, which are here in the it was quite cool. We drove fast boats, we drove as well as troop transports, tugboats. Many times I have done tugging on the U-boats. It was very fun, guys. We do give Bronco some grief, yeah. Just shoot, man. Okay, God damn it, bro. Bronco in the Navy, that's a lot of sea, man. I get you. I'm not gonna read that. I'm not gonna read that, Paul. Boomstar, you both. Damn, is there anything this handsome man hasn't done? I need some time to bring a final title to Bronco's name ever since he named me Title Master. Yeah. Me and vehicles, man. Masturbates. Okay, come on, man. Yeah. Have you been drinking today? I swear I'm not. Aviation gave what you call an expert fisherman, a masturbator. I can't believe I read out that loud. I need to stop reading out your crazy stuff, guys. Speaking of Navy, I have reserved plans for joining the Navy or Air Force in the military intelligence sector. Holy shit. Here comes the Indian James Bond. Go for it, man. Okay, I also forgot to fly since you are seatbelt signs can go off, everything looks fine, we don't need terrain radar. Do we have any airports close by? There's nothing, just desert. Turkmenistan, we are above Turkmenistan right now. Zero 008. Yeah, aviation. The name's Boomslang. Boomslang, mostly my job might have more dealings with Pakistan. Yeah, now, I don't want to talk politics, but the tension between India and Pakistan nowadays, it's always been tension there between, but man, it's that, what it's called, it's Kashmir province, I think. Do you really want to go into that? Well, I don't want to bring the topic into the chat, but just recent terrorist attacks in Kashmir took a toll. Yeah. Let's say, no comment, man. Don't want to take sides, don't want to take politics. It's, yeah, but it's always terrible thing when people lose lives over territories or whatnot. Pointless wars. Yeah. Man, it's just so stupid. It's just so stupid. It's land. It's land. No land is worth more than somebody's life. Let's leave it. Let's just leave it as that. Clifford Landing, good evening captain and crew, good evening Clifford Landing, nice to see you, welcome on board man. Go away. Beautiful weather outside. Boomslang True Broker, let's leave it at that and focus on the puns. Let's just enjoy the stream. Let's just enjoy itself. Be happy. Be nice. Be kind. Love everybody. Also, my dear friends, if you enjoyed the stream, hit the like button. Appreciate very much your support. Also, if you're new to the stream, want to see more flights, we are flying every Sunday, guys. Subscribe, join us, join our Discord as well. I will from now on also put out my route where I'm flying. I'm always gonna fly on VATSIM, so if you want to join me to fly together with me on Sundays, you feel free to do so. Always a pleasure having people around. Hit the like button, private your Navy officer demanded. Now I briefly only touched on Sim Update 2, which dropped last Thursday, and my experience with it, even better performance. It's so good right now. I mean, I think that was the biggest update I have ever seen to any game. I saw when they released, I saw all the things they have fixed and changed. It's like, it must take somebody like a week to write down all of those stuff. It's incredible how much they changed. But it also puts like something as you come to think about, at least me. I mean, how bad state it was when it released. It was released too soon, man. If they have to make like all of those changes they did make with and fixing bugs and stuff, it was incredible amount of stuff they fixed. CFL Navy, what the fuck did I miss? You missed our talking about when I was in the Navy, when I did my military service here in Sweden. Boomslang asked about how did I meet my wife, and that was when I did my military service. God damn it, it was 27 years ago. Oh my god, I'm so old. Please help me, somebody. Boomslang, when is your birthday, Bronco? Somewhere in June or July? It's in June, actually. June 17 is my birthday. And I will be 47 this June. What the fuck happened is my question. I was 20 yesterday. Not as old as me, no. But holy shit, man. Time flies, yeah. It's incredible how fast it goes. Sir, come on, man. Are you going to go on with that? Yes, I was officer in Navy. And the thing I regretted a little bit. Now my life has been great. I won't lie. I have had a good life. The one thing I regret, my service was like 12 months in the Navy. Afterwards, there is like points given to everybody in your squadron, you know. I don't know, pardon my words, it is my English with this. If it's squadron, platoon, I don't know, but we were like 40 of us, everybody who did this together. After you are finished with the service, you get released from service, you get points, and I was actually named the best one. I got a prize for that, and I was offered a job at the Navy, which I declined. Part of me, as I said, regrets that. I don't know where life would head if I would still be within the Navy. I had tremendous fun with being in the military service, but at that point when they offered me a job being an officer, I was like, I felt like, no, I want to get out of Navy. I don't want to do more military service. But part of me, as I said, regrets a little bit because, yeah, I don't know. I loved all that stuff. Paul Major Bronco, do you have to do service in the forces? What do you mean by the forces? I don't understand the question. Army, Navy, Air Force. Well, yeah, you have to. Everybody, it's mandatory in Sweden. At least, no. When I did that, it wasn't mandatory at that point. It was optional for those who wanted to do that. But because I was born in Serbia, this is also a story about why I did military service in Sweden. It wasn't mandatory at that point. It was peacetime. Now it's Sweden is mandatory due to NATO and all this crazy stuff in Ukraine and Russia. But before it wasn't. But actually, because I was born in Serbia and I had citizenship in Serbia, I still have citizenship in Serbia and passport from Serbia. So I had to do it in Serbia. I was called to do it in Serbia. Now, I left Serbia when I was 12 years old, you know, and lived my life here in Sweden. It wasn't that I didn't want to do it there, but at that point it was very unstable. It was, I think it was war in Kosovo at the same time. And I was like really scared of going there. I mean, I don't like war. I don't like fighting. That's not my thing. If there's war somewhere, I'm going the opposite direction. I think it's stupid. I think it's pointless, and I don't see any meaning of that. So actually, I enlisted in Sweden just because you cannot do military service in two different countries. Do you have to go in for 12 months? Yeah, it's different. It depends on what you are doing. I mean, those really tough, like if you are going, like there is special forces in the Alps, in Swedish Alps, you know, and there are like, I think they are longer. I think they are certainly 2 years. It all depends how tough the service is. Man, really love how they have fixed this exposure thing. I mean, it's exactly the same wherever you look. It's so much better, and this simulator is, damn, it's improving really good. Boomslang, son from Serbia, husband of hot wife. Okay. Conqueror of dangerous airports, long distance relative of Bronco Belic, Navy officer Bronco Belic of Serbia. What else can I add? I mean, I think you got them all, man. Oh, you're a funny man. Nati! Hi bro, hey Nati! Welcome my friend, how have you been doing? Good, where are you going today? What I'm doing right now, we are flying from Baku, is Azerbaijan. We are flying to Tashkent, capital of Uzbekistan. Part of my world tour, you would say, where I'm trying to fly from country to country which I had never have landed in or visited ever. And we have done about 79 countries so far out of 245. I think it's a fun way to discover new parts of the world which I haven't been to before, mainly because, yeah, if you look back to the streams you always find yourself, I mean, I've been flying to the same airports all over again, so it's quite nice to have a little bit break of that and discover new parts of the world. Skystream Aviation, yo, hey Skystream Aviation, welcome aboard, welcome to the channel, man. Boomslang, okay everyone, this is where I take my parachute and jump off. I have to hit the gym tomorrow. Happy landing everyone. Agent Boomslang 008 out. Have a great day. Thank you for joining us on the streams. Always a pleasure having you on board Boomslang. I wish you have a great week, my friend. Thank you and bye bye. Seems like it's a little bit cloudy ahead of us. Now. Let's see the arrival meter. 040 at 12 knots. We should change we should, the wind is 040, so using runway 26 right seems wrong. We should go with 08 left. And that's actually what I'm gonna do. We're gonna wait a little bit. I don't know, maybe. Hope it doesn't change too much. We're gonna pin the 08 left as well. I think actually I'm gonna change the runway. We're gonna land at let's land at 08 left. We're gonna do it, there it is, a 08 left. And we need to use different approach, right? DIBAD 1 Zulu approach. It is going to be straight in. We can clear that one as well. Giswo is something, we can delete that one. Let's see. Clear Giswo. Yeah, that looks perfect. from amazing view. But this is what makes it great. Now we are flying basically over desert right now. Not often we see that when we fly, usually when we fly in Europe. So it's always a little bit nice of change with sceneries. Now I have checked out the Tashkent airport. Now these parts, I mean, there are no sceneries. You know, I really love to have like realistic sceneries. We don't have any real sceneries for Tashkent, unfortunately. But also there's, I really hope someday I really discover some really tough approach into some airport where we haven't been before. Holy shit, from how can we order beer in Uzbekistan? What's the language in Uzbekistan? We need to check that. What's the language spoken in Uzbekistan? Uzbekistan language is... They speak Uzbek. Uzbek is predominantly spoken in the Republic of Uzbekistan, which is the sole official language. Statistics show that 22 million of Uzbekistan population of 30 million have Uzbek as their first language. Okay. Be relaxed. Hey man, welcome on board. Russian? Do they speak Russian in Uzbekistan? Let's see that. Although the Russian language is not formally declared an official language in the country, it is widely used in all fields, including official documents. Well, you can get by with Russian, it seems. How to order beer in Uzbek? Okay, to order beer in Uzbekistan, you will simply say "Bir pivol iltimos," which translates to "one beer, please." There we go. There we go. Now we can "Bir pivol," no, "Bir pivol iltimos." Okay, now we can survive in Uzbekistan as well. Be relaxed. Thought maybe Russian. Isn't it former Soviet Union? Yes, it is. You are completely correct. They have. They are not. Yeah. Part of that, they are sovereign country, Uzbekistan, and they have their own language, but they still have Russian as their second language, it seems. Interesting, yeah, but this is a little bit of thing in our channel here. Wherever we go, it's the most important thing when you travel around the world, man. It's knowing how to order a beer in the local language. Simply say you get lost. Now, if you don't speak the language, but you remember one sentence, which is ordering a beer. So if you ask somebody, a stranger on the street, and ask him one beer, please, he will automatically send you to a bar, and then you know your way around. Okay, let's see, how are we doing? Still a long way to go. We have approximately 230 miles until we start our descent. And we expected 0339 UTC, and I have changed the time. 0251 is now, so we have approximately 40 minutes left of the flight. We still have 040 12 knots. A little bit. We're gonna have a little bit of crosswind. I'm gonna landing on 08 left. Smart thinking. I will use that. Yeah, I told you so, man. One other thing, people always get smile on their faces when you as a foreigner speak their language and you have a sentence like "one beer, please." You always get a smile back. many guys actually don't expect any ATC. There is like nobody at Tashkent. There was one aircraft departed, some Russian dude, Sergei Golokov, departed from Tashkent. He's headed to Sochi. We will be quite alone when we land in Tashkent. Yeah, not many people fly in these areas. Let's face it. But as I say, it's always fun discover new parts of the world. It's always fun to see something new. I remember with Flight Simulator 2020 when it was released. I mean, it's 5 years ago now, almost 5 years ago. I started flying, and there was some airport. I was just random flying. I was actually part of a group on what it's called. On Air, you know On Air. Have you heard about it? That application, you can actually be part of an virtual airline, and you fly different routes and make money for that virtual airline. It was quite fun. And I had a route down somewhere in middle of Africa. I couldn't actually, if you ask me to, I couldn't tell you. Don't know where it was. But it was a crazy approach. It was between mountains and the runway. It was like a sidewalk. It felt like I was landing on a sidewalk. It was so small. Flying with A320neo at the time with fly-by-wire. And you know what? To this day, I still remember that because it was so special. Experience. I mean, it was hard. It was between mountains. It was in middle of desert, and yeah, it was like holy shit. It was really hard landing there. And I want that back. I want to find some other airports I haven't been to. When you don't know what to expect, you know, when you go there for the very first time. Usually, if you fly somewhere to all those known airports, which you know, like Paro, Bhutan, and yeah, Innsbruck, all those airports we have been flying to so many times, and we know what to expect. We know how to land, how to prepare ourselves for that landing. I would really like to fly to an airport where it's challenging, and you have zero clue, never been there before, zero clue what to expect. But those are really hard to find. Be relaxed. I love landing and taking off from St. Martin over Mayho Beach. I do that often in the sim. You do that? Yeah, we all have our favorites. That's a really nice, as you say, it's a really beautiful place to land on. I love Innsbruck for some reason. I have done so many flights to Innsbruck. And just, you know, going down in that valley of Innsbruck between those snowy mountains in the winter and maybe at dusk, you know, it's so beautiful. It's breathtaking, actually. I love the challenge you have. It's quite short runway. You have to hit it early to make the break in time. That must be one of my favorite landings. Also Paro. I think Paro in Bhutan, as you all know, one of the most hardest landings. I have done one landing there, and I freaking nailed that. It was so much fun doing that. Be relaxed. 2024 makes it even more beautiful. Yeah, mostly I really love how it looks. The best thing about this simulator now, I know it's not for everyone, it works the same. I have tremendous performance. I have never had this in Flight Simulator 2020, quite the opposite. I was always experiencing those micro stutters and whatnot, but with this simulator, even after now Sim Update 2, man, this is a good update. Really, really nice update. Even better performance. It's so smooth. I will show you actually. If you see in the bottom right corner now, it's completely white. We have 85, 88, 90 FPS. There you can see inside the cockpit we have 90 FPS. Now with Flight Simulator 2020 I wasn't even close. No way I could have. Look at that. It's so good. A bit relaxed. Same thing for me. On the ground can still be a bit laggy sometimes, but mostly 80, 90 plus. Yeah. Then we have exactly the same experience. It could be, yes, as you said. Now, past this sim update 2, much better. I have much less, lag. You know, the little bit stuttering on the ground. It has almost disappeared completely. It was present there before the update, but this sim update 2, man, they nailed it. And yeah, no matter the aircrafts, VATSIM. I mean, I'm streaming from the same PC which I'm flying on. I'm on VATSIM, you know. I have everything set to ultra and still tremendous. Flight simming has never been this good, guys. That's my opinion. Now I bet it has to do. I have a very powerful PC. Maybe the CPU. I have 10th generation Intel 10900. It's still going strong. I was struggling with that CPU in Flight Simulator 2020, but in 2024 no issues at all. But you know why? Because it's so much better with DX12 and everything is focused on your GPU. On there I have a monster GPU, RTX 4090. I have loads of VRAM, which is helping out, together with the really fast internet connection, 64 gigabytes of RAM, so everything is buttery smooth. Right, my short break, my friends. Need to go to the lavatory. I'll be right back, and we're gonna start to prepare for landing. We are starting to getting close to Tashkent. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, my friends. Let's see, we have about 120 nautical miles until we start our descent. So let's check the last time. Let's check the METAR for Tashkent. 04012 knots. So we are gonna land on 08 left. QNH is 1017. We can prepare. Let's go down into MCDU. Go down into performance. And approach. There we go. QNH is 1017. Temperature is 21 degrees. What did we say? We had 040 at 12 knots. So we're gonna set the wind 04012. And let's check. This is runway 08 left. We have transition level is flight level. Transition level is 080. So we're gonna set that. And Barrow, Stredding ILS landing 1569. Perfect. It's a straight in approach. Should be quite easy getting down, connecting DIBAD. We're gonna go to PVIN. 4,000 feet, heading 088. Join on 076. We're gonna join the localizer over here. And we're gonna go from 4,000 feet at Silver Waypoint, start our descent towards the runway. Looks good. Checking the arrival performance. I'm gonna land on runway 08 left, and we're gonna refresh METAR and apply that. Landing weight. Estimated landing weight is 61.7 ton. Quite long runway, so we're gonna use low auto brake, max reversers, so we should be stopped within the half of the runway. Manual land, flap fulls, auto thrust on. Perfect. Is this bugged out now? Seems so. Doesn't work. There's a low auto brake. Almost there. As I was saying, I'm trying to visit every country in the world. The blue ones we have visited. We've been to Iran, we've been to India, Pakistan. Now we are headed to Uzbekistan. Loads of countries around here which we haven't been to yet. Our next flight from this one will be, we're gonna go fly backwards again from Tashkent. We're gonna go to Georgia, to Tbilisi in Georgia. Will be our next no, it was not the next flight. We're gonna go to Kazakhstan and Astana in Kazakhstan. That's gonna be our next flight. After that, we're gonna go from Astana back to Georgia, and after Georgia, we're gonna head down to Middle East. The plan is to see a little bit of Saudi Arabia, Yemen, and all those countries. Be relaxed. Is this a mod? That looks cool. It's a mod. It's completely free, man. It's a flight tracker called Volanta. So just search for it. As you can see, Volanta. Search for it in on Google, and you will find it. It's completely free to use, man, and tracks you all your flights. As you can see, let me see. There's all of my flights I have made throughout my career as a pilot. You see, most of them are in Europe. You get your landing calculator. You see, this is the flight we did the last stream. I flew from Gothenburg down to Split in Croatia. We had a go round, which we had to do once again, and you can see actually also the landing performance. I landed with minus 188 feet per minute, so it's a really nice mod. Strongly recommend using it. And if you join, be sure to find me, add me as a friend, and follow my route. Seems like it's really cloudy. Be relaxed, will do. Do you use the same name as on YouTube? Yes, just search for Bronco. You should find me if you just search for Bronco. You can join our Discord as well, my friend. We have a Discord server. The link is down in the description of the stream. Plenty of very nice people, really great community. We are now 158 people on our Discord server. And there you join the Discord. Welcome on board to our great community. Be relaxed. Thank you for joining. Hope you enjoy your stay with us. Also, guys, feel free to join me on my flights on Sundays. That's why I post the route in my, as you can see here on the chat. There is also in the stream description is the route as well. I post about an hour before the flight on my Discord server. I do a flight announcement with the route. You don't have to use Flight Simulator 24. You can use Flight Simulator 20. You can even use X-Plane. We will still see each other on the flights because we're gonna join on VATSIM. Always a pleasure flying with you guys, so feel free to join on my flights on Sundays. Okay, we are getting close to our descent. Okay, last check with METAR. Yes, 040, 10 knots, little bit lower wind. 1016 is the QNH. Be relaxed. Do I import my Simbrief flight plan into Volanta somehow? Yes, it's quite easy. You set up, you just link in the settings of Volanta, you link your Simbrief username. And when you start your flight, you just spawn at the airport. Then the Volanta will find you. And at the flight, if you start a new flight, now I'm in the middle of the flight, you get the option to import a flight plan from the Simbrief. And you will see, where is my flight? This is my flight. This is how it looks. It even finds if you enter correct ICAO of the airline as well as the aircraft registration. It will find the actual aircraft for you. So it's very handy. It's quite easy. You will see, have an option here when you just download your flight plan and you're all set. Yeah, relaxed. It is really awesome, man. Okay, let's see. We are very close to descending. Gonna set. Just wait a little bit more. We can actually start the descent now. Our first. We need to be at 4,000 feet. So we're gonna set 4,000 feet. Seatbelt signs on. One thing I don't think they have, now since they have updated, let's see if I have the correct DLSS. .2.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside.
That's 310.1. I don't have the latest one installed. It reverted. Okay.
Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers or magazines that you do not want to keep. The toilets are no longer in service. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna switch off the map. Okay, let's see the frequency 113.2. No, that's VOR, that's correct. Tashkent VOR 113.2, that's correct. ILS frequency ING 110.5, that's correct. Oh, Jestrap, hello Jestrap, welcome man. Nice to see you this evening, just in time for landing. Can barely see the runway over there. Same to you, thanks. Thank you so much, Jestrap. Okay, let's slow down. I'm gonna activate the approach phase. Use a little bit of speed brakes.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
Let's check the wind. 040, 10 knots. Okay, we are on correct approach. Let's arm the approach. Laps 1. Jester, what's the name of the software program on the top screen? That's the stream overlay which I have from... I have it from Volanta, man. Localizer captured. No problem, man. Lights log is captured. Let's go gear down. Laps 2. Landing lights on. Ground spoilers armed, and we are ready for landing. Nice livery, yeah, indeed. Not often you see that livery. Not often we are here. I mean, very first time in Tashkent. Welcome to Uzbekistan, my friends. Flaps 3 and flaps 4. Low ground altitude is 5,000 feet. That's it.
1,000.
Autopilot off.
Hundred above. Minimum.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
40, 30, 20, retard. 10, 5.
And my dear passengers, warm welcome to Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Kirill Chernov, sorry man, I will be right back with you here. I need to focus a little bit on the flying, controlling the aircraft. Let's slow down. I'm gonna exit the runway 200 feet, 1 feet per minute. That felt very smooth, actually. It was a really beautiful approach. Let's turn left here. Kirichano. Oh man, I was born in that city. It changed a lot since I left 20 years ago, but the mountain range used to see it every day. So happy to have a local on board, man. Welcome to the stream. Paul Major just back in time, and Edward and the land. Yeah. Okay, as I said, unfortunately there is no paver scenery, no better scenery than the default scenery which we are using. Let's set the taxi lights on, runway lights goes off. Let's start the APU. And let's, there we go.
Lockers as items may have moved during flight.
Wonderful landing, thank you so much, glad you enjoyed it. Paul Major, nice. Luca Elve, wonderful landing mate, thank you Luca, thank you so much. Welcome guys to the stream, both Luca and Kirill. Now let's try to find ourselves. I don't think the gates are not working, just so you know. We're gonna use some parking spot. I'm gonna turn left here. I'm gonna try one more thing actually. And for you locals, there's it, Uzbekistan Airways, that's what we are flying today. Kirill Chernov, thank you so much for subscribing, big thank you to you. I really appreciate the support, man. Okay, let's start GS6. Let's see if it works here. Yeah, we have, as you can see, no gate is available, it's broken, so we need to use parking, and we only have parking 44 and 46, so let's go with 44. And I don't know, let's request follow me. Let's use that for once. I have zero clue where it is, so we're gonna use the follow me. Let's start the APU blade. I just love the sound of the engines from this view. There comes the follow me car. Let's see if we can, if this works. Oh, come on, come on. I don't want to hit you. Follow me. Okay. Ah, come on. No! He's backing up. We're going. Hey, man. What's that? Okay, it didn't work. It didn't work as I wanted to. You are supposed to show me the way. No, don't drive behind. Wait for it. It has an aggro zone or it bugs out. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, it bugged out. Okay. Well, okay. I can see actually. I can see a couple of there. There must be. There's a truck, so it should be maybe there. Let's see if we can find maybe. It should be there. Look, bro made you. The follow me car. Yeah, it has stopped there. Yeah, I should maybe have stopped. I think that's caused it to bug out. I ran over it. I thought when it was like so close to me, it was like speeding up, but yeah, I haven't used it. Like, I think I tested it once, like years ago. Okay, let's go. Let's try. There are a couple of stairs. Let's hope that's the. It should be there. I must say, guys, I really love these flights. I really love these flights, going to airports where I haven't been before. It was a really beautiful flight. I really enjoyed flying over Uzbekistan and was it Tajikistan maybe? There is some activity there. Yeah, there is actually the marshaller. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna try to line up with the marshaller. So that should be the place. Edward, I just started descending. All right, man. Where are you heading, man? Should be here. Switch off the lights. Yeah, we found it. We found it. It's here, guys. A Minerzahagen. Okay, sorry, man. Never heard of it. Sorry if I mispronounced it. It says left. Okay, let's go left. Okay, this is bugged out. We can get in between here. Let's do this. Okay, let's stop it. Beautiful. Strobe lights off. Beacon lights. They can switch on. A seatbelt sign goes off. And we can switch off the engines. Engine 1 off. Engine 2 off. And let's commence deboarding. Let's hope it works. No. Here they go. Ground services. Anywhere I also never heard of it. It's a mission. Oh, you are doing the career mode. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for being on this flight. Really appreciate your support, my friends. If you enjoyed this flight, please hit the like button. If you want to see more flights with me, hit the subscribe button. We are flying every Sunday, occasionally on Thursdays. We're gonna fly this Thursday at 17:30 UTC. Still don't know which flight we're gonna do, but you're more than welcome to join. We have a Discord server as well if you want to chat with great community. The link is down in the description. And yeah, this will be the end of the flight today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. We're gonna continue flying our world tour from here. I think next Sunday again. We're gonna fly from Uzbekistan to Astana in Kazakhstan. That should be exciting. Anyway, once again, big thank you for your support, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great start of the week, and hopefully catch you on Thursday next time. Lovely flight as always. Thank you so much from Paul Major. Thanks, Bronco. Great flight. Thank you so much, Paul Major. Everybody have a really good night. Enjoy your week, and I catch you on Thursday hopefully. Bye bye.
United 266, wind 0108, where we run right to the pickup. Let's take off 1 right, United 266.